car.
You got to walk through New York City, and you got to walk through Times Square at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, because at least once a week, somebody's walking by me going, coke, weed, coke, weed, coke.
It's hysterical because they all actually do talk like that.
Yeah.
And they all have the sunken-in eyes that guy has.
And the other great scam is the guys who literally, one time, a guy was on the other side of the street, on the other side of the sidewalk, and he came diagonally across a full street, coming right towards me with a bunch of flyers saying, you want to see girls? You want to see girls? You want to see girls? And all you got to do is keep walking and act like you're a maniac.
Right.
Because all they're going to do...
That's what I do.
If you say, oh, what do you mean? That's when they take out a knife and demand your money.
Yep, and I told you that one mistake that I made.
Eric, send Lovebuzz in here.
I told you the one mistake that I made when the black guy was handing out a CD, and I touched it. And
yeah, like, what are you doing?
Okay, now it's $10. I go, well, then I'm not going to pay for it. I thought it was for free.
And then they beat you up.
No, they didn't beat me up, but I tossed it right at the guy, and he goes, you fucking faggot.
Yeah, you better run
I'm
at that point.
Oh, my Lord, all right.
This is why you got to walk in the middle of the street at certain hours.
Yeah, you have to.
Don't even use the sidewalk.
Yeah.
You just got to walk in the middle of the street, move when a car comes, but stay in the middle of the street.
Like the other day, I actually walked from my parking lot to this building, sniffing, twitching, and scratching my nose as if I had just done a lot of cocaine.
Yeah, that would be scary.
You just have to act like a crazy person.
What time do you get here in the morning?
4:30.
You get here that early?
And I walked like 3 or 4 blocks. And one of it, and I'm telling you this, they say Times Square is Disney-fied now. It's not Disney-fied at 4:30 in the morning.
No?
No, it is, it's the Wild Wild West at 4:30. Now,
like the Will Smith movie.
No, it's not like the Will Smith movie.
Oh.
Like there's no big robot spiders.
The garage that most of us use right downstairs here in the building, if you're coming in at that time in the morning, there's a bunch of people just sitting like on top of cars or leaning on the sidewalk right next to that Sam Ash.
Here's the thing, though.
Really?
Eric uses a garage that's literally across the street because he makes more money than I do.
Yeah.
So I can't relate to that.
Okay, no, you're right. I have never liked parking garages ever since Dr. Melfi was raped.
Well, it's not like...
In the fucking Sopranos.
There's no stairs. In New York City, you just go right into the garage and they bring you your car.
I refuse to use them.
I'm going to rape you. Remember that scene? Right? That's what the guy said.
Yeah, it was so weird.
I'm going to rape you.
It was so unnecessary. And nothing ever happened of it. You're like, well, Dr. Melfi just got raped?
That might be... When we first realized that nothing was going to happen to that guy, maybe that's when Sopranos jumped the shark.
Yeah, maybe.
Lovebuzz is in here because about 2 weeks or 3 weeks into his internship, Lovebuzz got mugged.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Coming to work. What happened?
It was a few blocks away from here, and this big black guy, he came up to me, and he's like, you want to see some girls?
He did the girls trick.
Yeah.
That's what I tried to tell you, Eastside Dave.
Yeah.
Did he have flyers or no?
No, he didn't have
Not
any
this
flyers.
What time?
It was definitely like 4:30.
Okay.
Right. That's when we all get
so
here.
he jumps in front of me. You want to see some girls? I'm like, huh? And then that's when he takes out a pocket knife, and he says, give me some money. And I was kind of broke at the time, so I took out my wallet, and I gave him $20 and kept $30 for me.
Oh, my God. Wait, so why did he let you do that?
Well, he took out a pocket knife.
Yeah, it was a closed pocket knife.
Right, so you just saw the handle.
Was he big?
He was very big.
Like how big? How big? 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, about 6'2". He was pretty fat. Now, I wasn't sure whether I should run away. Like, maybe the second I make a movement, he takes a pocket knife, puts it to my stomach, and opens it up and kills me.
Yeah, well.
For about $50. I didn't want that.
Well, no, once he's got the knife on you, you have to give him the money. The trick is to avoid him so he doesn't have the opportunity to pull a knife. Like, don't stop to chat.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with this guy, he literally jumped in front of me, so I really didn't have anywhere to go.
You also should act like a crazy person when you walk these streets at that hour.
And
all right.
The worst place, like in Times Square, is 2 blocks after those big red steps between
I know
here
what
and
you're
the
talking
steps.
about. Right.
There are some fucking maniacs.
Like
there.
what street number?
It's 47th, 48th, 49th. They're like, hey, you want some drugs? Coke smoke, Coke smoke.
That's where I walk through. I walk down 49th Street every day, and there's somebody on the corner going, Coke, Coke, you want Coke? Or like you'll walk by, hey, my man!
Hey.
Not looking at you. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep walking.
Just start screaming.
No, no, no.
Remember when there just used to be cops on every corner and military people with machine guns?
Yeah.
And then a year later, when they cut the budget for this area, it's just fucking dangerous
just coke
everywhere.
Dealers. All right, Love Buzzinator.
Thank you, Lovey.
I actually got another thing with these maniacs.
Bring it.
In front of McDonald's.
It's already been brought in.
Ooh. in front of McDonald's, there's just these guys that are trying to sell rap albums. And
yeah. That's what Dave. Yeah. That's the thing that Dave got caught in.
What's that?
The guys trying to sell rap albums.
Yep. That almost caught. Also, I guess you can't consider it being mugged, but I was on the subway one morning coming here, and I was drinking a Coke, and a black guy just ripped it out of my hand and started drinking it from me.
Well, see, that's a homeless maniac.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
I wanted that drink. I'm so thirsty.
I was just like, oh, fucking, I'll let the guy have a Coke. I don't give a fuck.
Well, these black guys that were selling these CDs, they were giving it to these tourists. They didn't speak any English. And the guy was like, yo, give me more money, because they scammed a tourist into it. And I just looked at him, and I went up to them. It was like, oh, those CDs are empty. And the guy's like, what the fuck you say?
Oh.
He's like, oh, they're empty.
Why would you say that?
I felt bad for the tourists. I didn't want them to get scammed.
What are you, the fucking guardian angels?
Yeah.
Why don't you just let everybody... The trick to living, just go about your business.
Is that why he's wearing a red beret?
Yes.
He's in the guardian angels? I had no idea.
Velvet leather jacket he's wearing.
Those are great looks.
Yeah, really nice.
So some Midwest family loses $10, but because Lovebuzz does that, he gets stabbed.
I hope so.
Superhero Lovebuzz.
Yeah, right.
No. All right.
So, did anything happen?
No, I just walked into the McDonald's for about 10 minutes.
And just tried to, go upstairs and hide in a booth or something?
What did you order at McDonald's? Because I'm thinking of changing the show to Burger Talk.
Oh, I got a chicken sandwich.
Again, that's terrible for Burger Talk.
These guys
nothing. Everywhere you turn, it's a brick wall. Dave, we still got a whole bunch of stuff to do, and every week we give the exclusive information, the Powerball numbers, the New York State Powerball numbers, all that and more. We didn't get into any of this Craig Kilborn stuff. Special delivery starring Sam and Dave will return.
More special delivery with Sam and Dave coming up on The Virus, Sirius 197 XM202.